Hey all, I'm Sid, and in my hands are two phones from Google. The Google Nexus 5X from last year and this year's Google Pixel. So let's quickly compare them to see what all has changed over the course of a year. We'll start with designing first. Google Nexus 5X had a plastic body and as a result it did not feel as premium as it should have. This one, by the way, has a skin on the back, a wooden skin. Google Pixel on the other hand is made up of metal, which makes it quite premium. The design on this one is very exquisite. It feels very good in the palm. Also, the phone I believe is a lot thinner compared to last year's Nexus 5X too. Talking about the display, Google Nexus 5X had a 5.2-inch Full HD display which had IPS technology. The Google Pixel on the other hand this year has got a 5-inch Full HD display, plus it has an AMOLED display panel, which means that contrast ratios are going to be better, brightness is going to be better, and the overall quality is also going to be better this time. Apart from that, both the phones have USB Type-C on the bottom. And in terms of the internals, you get Snapdragon 821 processor on the new Google Pixel and you had a Snapdragon 808 processor on the Nexus 5X. But one issue that I had with Nexus 5X when it launched and I reviewed it was that it only had 2 GB of RAM. So this time Google Pixel gives you 4 GB of RAM. So that's a huge upgrade in terms of that. Apart from that, the camera megapixels remain the same. Both of them have 12 megapixel cameras. However, the quality apparently is superior on the Pixel phone. They are claiming it to be the best camera ever according to DSO mark rating as well. We would hold our judgments for that, we haven't tested it out yet. Talking about the battery, Google Nexus 5X had a 2700 mAh of battery and Google Pixel this time has 2770 mAh of battery. However, with a better processor and an AMOLED display panel, we expect to see some improvements in the battery. But one more thing that is very important is that Pixel ships with Android Nougat. And with Android Nougat, it is the first phone to have Google Assistant inbuilt. So clearly, a lot has changed since the last year. You get new software, you get new hardware, you get apparently better cameras, you get more features. But the biggest issue that I have with this phone this year is the pricing. The Nexus 5X was priced very affordably. Its Indian pricing started at around 32,000 rupees. This year, the Pixel's pricing starts at 57,000 rupees. And that's a lot of money for a Google phone. But once this phone comes to India, we would be reviewing it and then we would be able to tell you better whether or not it justifies the hefty price tag it has. So stay tuned for that. And the best way to stay tuned is by hitting that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to like and share this video and do post in your comments on what you think about the Pixel versus Nexus. Till then, this is Sid. Ciao.